For generations, we were farmers, fishermen, and carpenters. The high cost of living has forced us into poverty. Education is now falling short for us culturally. Our elders are unable to live off of the land after years of existence. We are not treated properly with medication based on our culture. There is no label for our people in the schools. Therefore, how do they identify our proper learning styles, our test averages and results, or even the type of education that is needed for our survival? We were self-sufficient for every generation, and now we are not able to make a true living. This is genocide, a Holocaust. We are not targeted by agencies, not counted, no statistics, no services for us culturally. We need to get this changed in our doctor's offices, our health agencies, our social service agencies, our schools, elder programs and youth agencies, and recreation, city and statewide. All these changes must be supported by the state, even sanctified by the state. Improper labeling is a direct barrier to all funding sources. Not knowing the count of our community is the death of our culture. We have the appearance of assimilation, yet we are still not assimilated. We are on the verge of starvation. Several of our families have been forced to ask for help for the first time. We are losing our homes for the lack of knowledge and where to find help. Families will not ask for assistance when they need it for the fear of losing their children. Families do not have the proper knowledge of how to be self-sufficient. We are losing a generation. Our community is still separate, set aside, and in desperate need of intervention. We will survive. Our tribal headquarters has been the only cohesiveness for the past 30 years, and we need assistance. Money is scarce among our people, and our wells are tapped dry. We are crying out. Resources are few. Education is low. We are not finding help, and our babies are still being born. We are still here, and society has let us go. We coexist with a sense of community, and our community is suffering. This new generation is dying along with the elder generation. The survival rules have changed too quickly for our people to understand. We need to be re-educated. We need to start with our own community and state. Our voice needs to be reheard as a people. We can no longer just melt into mainstream. We are different, and this is a fact. How can progress be made if we are not counted? How can we identify problems and find solutions if we are not counted? We know that death is near, so we need to be counted. We are not a label as given by anyone. We are a community and a family that was here long before the first vessel touched the shore. For thousands of years, we have existed by using the land and natural resources. This new generation has been forced out of business, the business of being able to live by natural resources. No place to grow food, no place to fish, no place to hunt, and no materials to rebuild. How do we replace essential equipment without proper funding? We were rich, and now we are poor. Our voice will holler from the grave if we do not get help. We will no longer be able to be peaceful, and we will be forced to haunt for many generations to come. We lost before, and this time would simply make it a crime. Our blood will be on the hands of those who have swept us aside. It will be in their history book for centuries. We are living in a nightmare, and we must now be awakened to correct this problem. We will be a haunting voice from the grave, not by choice, but by unrest from wrongdoing. The young are turning to the elders for their help, and the elders are desperately seeking help from you as well.
The Indian has been out there on the ghetto of the reservation for a long, long time. We have existed without adequate food, clothing, shelter, or medicine, to name but a few. In their place, we have been given malnutrition, poverty, disease, suicide, and bureaucratic promises of a better tomorrow. Your America has not been the land of your proclaimed equality and justice for all. May your God forgive you. The treatment of our people has been a national tragedy and disgrace.